Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers, and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's. If you are tired of seeing criminals get away with murder, tired of hearing excuses for the wicked, then it's time to take action. Hit that subscription button now and stay in the loop with the Jamaica Young Police channel. We are not here to sugarcoat. We are here to expose the truth, bring justice, and make sure the real heroes get the recognition they deserve. Don't wait for the change. Be the change. Subscribe, like, and let's make some noise and hold those criminals accountable. Justice in action. Speak up. Crime must fall. And remember that we have a go inside the description box and you'll see various links to various things for the Jamaica Young Police channel. JamaicaYoungPoliceChannel.com, where you see articles and stuff like that. Those who like to read, and and we continue to give you guys exceptional material over here. So, moving on. Yes, I remember the first time I saw this guy on our entertainment report. He's the first Jamaican, if I'm not lying, to tattoo his eyes. Yeah, man. So this guy is a guy who wanted to be the next Vibes Cartel. I don't think that he has, achieved that feat to be like a Vibes Cartel. Because I don't think he has a following or people have that amount of love for him as they have a Vibes Cartel. So, based on information received and obtained, Alkaline, yeah man, you're going to, we're going to tell you about Alkaline and his tour mate, a guy named Sashikool, who's in England and said that the artist love, yeah man, mentor, yeah man. So, and he has boasted that, that when Alkaline was you see him was Alkaline going around with his LGBTQ plus color and rainbow thing. That wasn't a mishap or anything. That was Alkaline himself promoting the behavior. Yeah, Alkaline. So I can tell you, I don't know nothing about this Vendetta artist. I have heard so many things about this guy, but as I said before, and I'll say again, I don't, people free to do what they want to do. So as this guy, Sashikool, but I tell him, how them come by them name, Rasta. So he says that Alkaline LGBTQ plus agenda wasn't an accident. It was strategic programming. So he said that when Alkaline was going out and having him at and all them thing there and encouraging and all kind of thing, and it wasn't an accident. So let's set the record straight. When Alkaline began promoting the LGBTQ plus agenda, as you know, most of the Jamaican artists, them Spice, one of them named Pampate, what girl named Shensia. Shensia is the one who tell them, say, hey, she open up her body hole and take it to in a boat hole, I mean. She go up on the breakfast club and said, remember one time in Jamaica, any artist do all them something, any artist, them done, Now, if you not promote them thing, they can, look, Spice, that a big cowfoot girl, the big, and the one that tough like some, them all rough fish. Yeah, what you hear, yeah, I just such it, you understand, and with the falls, patty and falls, this and, remember, she have a part of her body, her side, she have like a grenade exploding at it, I don't know if it's Photoshop or what, but when she nearly dead, yeah man, when she almost lose her life, Dominican Republic. So whether or not you have to give ladies props, because apart from the falsity where she ladies Avon, everything else natural. But everything for spice, she first, embrace it, tear down all of the walls and barriers, nothing. And you see, look, and the man say, boy, she are more maroon in her car, you saw she jet black. Because if you put spice in her dark room, the only way you will find her without light, if she open her eyes. I don't know if her eyes white that way that you will see her, but you understand? Just like the world boss, and just like Buju Banton the Gargamel, I mean, that's how it go, and Sizzler. So them people, and these are people where, even people who claim so them love God, share stage with them and them thing there. No, people now on a moral compass no more, them morally bankrupt. So the youth say when Alkaline was promoting his thing through his music, visual and carefully choosing paraphernalia, it wasn't a slip of the tongue. It wasn't some misunderstood artistic expression. No, the youth say it was calculated, it was intentional, and it was a part of a long game strategy to desensitize his fan base, both in Jamaica and across the diaspora. This guy was named Alkaline. Though I first made a video about him. So this is not speculation, pulled from thin air. These insights come from people who were once in his inner circle, men who ate, slept, and traveled with him, and from who he personally take care of financially. So even when he traveling, Alkaline, he travel with 8 or 10 men. Him and the youth named Sashikool, them travel with women, them travel, and him and Sashikool share a room. The only imagination on while, them never say anything, them just Sashikool tell him baby man, I say him and Alkaline share a room. When none of them share a bed too, but that them. And then 6 or 8 men have to sleep in our next room. None of them do that to save money or what's going on between Alkaline and this man. But just stay tuned, because you're going to hear some other things. So they saw the moves, they heard the private conversation, and what they reveal is both shocking and sobering. Alkaline deliberately introduced LGBTQ plus symbolism and messaging in his brand, not as a mistake, but as a form of social reprogramming. He knew the power of dancehall. He knew how influential his words, fashion, and behavior were on the youths. So what did he do? He started small. A flag here, a color scheme there, a lyric that could be interpreted 2 ways, and before long, his fans start repeating the imaginary without even knowing what they were truly embracing. This wasn't the work of a confused man searching for his identity. This was the work of a shrewd, media-trained figure selling an agenda dressed in rhythm and rhyme. His mission? To soften the resistance to a lifestyle that just a few years ago would have drawn outrage in any Jamaican dancehall session. Let's not pretend Jamaica doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. We were raised on a principle. We had boundaries. There were things we didn't do, not out of hate, but because we value decency, morality, and spiritual order. But today, what used to be shameful is now celebrated. Immorality is now a fashion. So one time in Jamaica, if people know say you have you involved in a certain thing, me I tell you, nobody have nothing to do with it, Me I tell you, I just saw it go now. Oh, if you not involved in a certain thing, nobody have nothing to do with you. No. So in a 2020, right now in a 2025, if you as an artist and them thing there, I don't care how much picture people see with you, I push your thing in a next man. Yeah, a next man batty hole. Like Vibes Cartel. That no move people, them not care about that. I music them care about. Them not care about, I just saw it go. Oh, we reach a point there as black people. Like for me, I don't listen to them music, I cannot tell one music where them say the vendetta artist. I don't know what kind of vendetta artists have done. I don't know Barkley, or where his name come from Marvel. He got jail one time because he was trying to follow in the part of Vibes Cartel, and apparently he got jail for a couple of days, and him say, no, Sam in the night, him run away. You understand? So, I don't know if he make Uncle Sam know, and his immigration papers, because most people don't know, you know. If you omit certain things from your immigration application in America, like him, if him did not put on his papers, him green, when him wife who apply for him get him green card, if never put same guy in jail, and the State Department know that, they will deport him, because that's a lie. Enough people don't know that. May I tell you that. So let's not pretend Jamaica doesn't know the difference between right and wrong anymore. There were things we did not do. Not out of hate, but because we have decency, morality, and a spiritual order. But today, no, we none of that. And to speak out against it make you the villain. Everywhere you turn, from local artists to foreign politicians, the world is pushing narratives that confuse our children, destroy our culture, and redefine the truth. They might tell you now, say all man can be woman. I don't know who come up with that, and that's a reason why we have Donald Trump. So some people say Donald Trump is the biggest liar. And would I tell the world, say, yeah, Donald Trump is a liar, but he's not the biggest liar. The biggest liar was Barack Obama. And whether or not you want to believe it, yeah, I'm a black man. In the world, rich people are my problem, the billionaire, because whether you vote Democrat or Republican in America, a billionaire they may have vote for. One of them will claim said they might, upheld morality, but them are criminal and thief and terrorist. The next one, I tell you, say, hey, them a look out for you, but them now raise the minimum wage, and them a tell you, say, boy, a man can be woman, a woman can be man, and you can have two father and two mother. So it's confusion. So we know that. That's why we have a Donald Trump, whether or not you want to believe it. You think enough people know that Donald Trump a liar, but at least Donald Trump, Donald Trump get rid of, thou shalt not cheat, out of 10 commandments, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not steal, and thou shalt not commit adultery. So Donald Trump get rid of 4. Donald Trump good. A 4 out of 10 commandments him get rid of. So only 6 Donald Trump left with. So we don't know maybe by the time him left, none of them not left to him a role. But at them cause it with the biggest lie in the world. So nobody watching now, because you have to understand, whether or not you want to believe it, when poor people vote, you vote for nothing for you, in America, you understand? You vote for the billionaire them, because both sides of billionaire them control. I billionaire them, them with them sick mind, and them want to play God, because they want for you, whether or not you want to believe it. When they talk about autocratic and authoritarian and dictator, them first started. When they tell us a man can be woman, them not go tell you that, They might tell us a first dictator, I lie that. The first dictator we have was Barack Obama. When Barack Obama tell the world, say, one Easter, when a man quote a Bible and tell him, say, boy, Jesus Christ say, any man who don't respect the word of him father, bring him come and make him kill him. He said Jesus Christ is an idiot. And that Barack Obama said, I wasn't in a White House, that's why it's saying in a paper. So you have to understand why we're in this predicament right now with Donald Trump. It's because people are saying, boy, him are the better of both evil. Because you have to understand, remember, say, it was even the other day, when Joe Biden is president, they want to get rid of, they want to have 2 men on a childbirth certificate, or 2 men to be mother and father. All of them madness there. So are the billionaire. So you have a set of people and they're mad, them have money, but them mad, and them want you for mad too and confused. Then you have the other billionaire, them have money, them don't want you for confused, but them want for thief. So people that say, hey, me rather for go with the thief and have my sanity than go with the guy. Them were mad. So I just saw it go. So the Democrat, them my people, them with mad people. Them love to tell about science, but them pick and choose which science them like. Donald Trump, them now, the Republican, them what I tell you, them choose the science what them like. You understand? The science of boy say, you only have 2 sex, you only have a man and a woman. You know, the whole about fluid and all kind of madness, which is true. And then now the other science, and global warming no exist and them thing, because them is all about money. So, moving on. So, everywhere you turn, as we tell you from local artists and foreign politicians, the world is pushing this narrative. They might confuse the children. Even right now, you have a place right now near DC in Maryland. Yeah, man. We have a county in Maryland named Montgomery County. One of the most diverse religious county in America. I mean, I can tell you. So the people them push something and the school business and all them things. So that's the reason why Supreme Court. Where they must say 2 4-year-old pitney girl fall in love and heart a beat and all kind of madness. And you know, at first, when they must say man discover and I confuse the pitney them and all them things, so they have to carry them to court. So this is where America reach, you know. That's why you have a Donald Trump. And whether or not you want to believe it, I mean, I tell you this. Even if you have a Chris, based on how the Democrat them are going, they might get a change in the Congress next year, might. But them not getting a leader for the Democratic Party. Reason being, because them still depend on this madness, a man can be woman. I don't know how them come by that. So that's why them have with artists, them will promote this madness. The Sensia, the Spice, the Pompety, Vibes Cartel. Now you have Buju Banton, you have all Sizzler, the whole of them in it. Nobody not drawing a line when it come on to morality and all of them things. The only artist, one of them now, I want to name Bounty Killer. So every year turn, man, I just this madness, this, the confusion of our children, destroy our culture and redefine truth. And ironically, in this chaotic global decline, it seems like the man everyone wants to laugh at, Donald Trump, is the one standing up against it all. Yes, the same Donald Trump who has been called every name in the book, racist, misogynist, conman, corrupt, yet he is the only major Western leader and openly defined the globalist, perverted agenda. So you have to give him credit for that. While presidents and prime minister bow down to the woke ideologies and destructive liberal policies, Trump is the luminol surrounding their alarm. Yeah, man, he must sound the alarm, him not play. Calling out the madness and defending traditional values. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. He's rough, crude, often offensive, but sometimes, as the old saying goes, God uses the worst people to do his work. The Bible is full of them. Murderers, liars, prostitutes, redeemed and used as vessels for divine purposes. Maybe, just maybe, Trump is that vessel in this time of moral collapse. He's exposing the global corruption. He's dismantling the pedophile networks. He's fighting for family. And he's doing it while being attacked from all sides. By the media, the courts, the intelligence agency, and yes, even by the same entertainers and celebrities who once used to pretend they cared about the truth. So here we are. Alkaline is pushing agendas wrapped in dancehall beats. The youths are being softened and reprogrammed in silence, and the world is upside down. Where wrong is right and wrong is demonized. Yeah, man. And the world is upside down. Where wrong is right and right is demonized. They would never demonize wrong. You're crazy. Even people come last, them have to say them come first in a race. You have to give them trophy to all the madness there. But let it be a warning. Jamaica must wake up. We must reject the normalization of confusion, the glamorization of immorality, and the selling out of our culture to globalist ideologies. The revolution begins with truth. And we at the Jamaica Young Police Center will continue to be that voice of truth, whether they like it or not. We know say them not like we. So Sashikool, Alkaline, and the disturbing revelation hidden in plain sight. So there's a man by the name of Sashikool, once known for walking the red carpet of dancehall fame as a close and trusted friend or ally of none other than Erland Bartley, aka Alkaline, the vendetta boss himself. But behind the scenes, behind the hype, behind the sunglasses and dark lyrics, there are troubling allegations that could rattle the very foundation of his image. Sashikool wasn't just a hanger on Alkaline entourage. No, he was so close to Alkaline that the two reportedly share the same hotel rooms while on tour. I don't share no hotel room with no guy. Me and a guy not sleep. I just saw it go. I don't know what them do it, you know. A level of closeness that many fans would brush off as a sign of deep friendship or cost-saving measures. But according to recent damning revelations, the story might run far deeper and darker. Enter the ex-girlfriend, beer mother, a British-based Jamaican woman who bore Sashikool a child. As any woman with instincts would do, she became suspicious. She decided to go through the man's phone. What she uncovered, according to her own words and those close to her, was disturbing beyond belief. Messages, pictures, audio recordings, conversations, evidence that allegedly painted a picture of a man financially and emotionally dependent on alkaline, based on the allegations. While harboring secrets that would make any God-fearing Jamaican mother clutch her Bible tighter, Sashikool reportedly boasted to his then partner that about how Alkaline took care of him financially, emotionally, and even logistically. He didn't believe in hard work. He expected to be taken care of. Now, residing in England, this man refuses to lift a finger to earn his keep, instead relying on the British welfare system like a parasite, sucking the feet of government aid. He has no shame, no ambition, no drive, just entitlement and excuses. But the real bombshell came when the baby mother stumbled upon communications that hinted at a more intimate relationship, allegedly, between Sashikool and the artist himself. According to her account, this wasn't friendship. It was a rare and rare behavior under the guise of brotherhood. Let's not forget, when Alkaline began promoting LGBTQ plus messaging, it wasn't subtle. Flags were waved, imagery were layered in visuals, the fans were confused, the critics were alarmed. But if what Sashikool has been saying privately is true, that Alkaline is simply revealing his true self slowly, then none of this is coincident. It's calculated, it's strategic, it's exposure by design. And when the baby mother put all the pieces together, the laziness, the leeching, the alleged lifestyle and the lack of honesty, she ended the relationship. Her words and her rage relay through close sources were clear. I can't make no man stink up my pum pum, you know, with them lifestyle. I can't risk my dignity for the Queen's benefits and lies. So let's be clear. These are serious allegations. And as always, the Jamaican Young Police Channel invites Alkaline himself to come forward and correct the record if these claims are untrue, because when you and your name is tied up in such scandalous whispers, silence is not innocence, it's suspicion. What's even more disturbing is how the type of behavior has now become normalized in the Jamaican entertainment space. Dancehall, once the voice of righteous rebellion and moral boundaries, is now riddled with artists dabbling in weird admiral antics, crossing lines that were once taboo. We grew up in Jamaica where immorality was immorality, and those who crossed certain lines were held accountable by their communities for their actions. Now, it's celebrated, normalized, defended by lawyers, activists, and spineless media personnel who value likes over legacy, like Dean Jackson Miller. Dean Jackson Miller, we tell you, NPR, one of the largest radio stations in America. We give news on the NPR say years ago when Obama was president, them say that Dean Jackson Miller is on their payroll and her job is to desensitize the Jamaican people for them to accept this lifestyle. Them say it, and me, you know, and this is when I first say it. I was shocked when I hear them say it. That was like about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes. So to all the real fans of dancehall and Jamaica's cultural heritage, ask yourself, is this the future we want for our music, our youth and our identity? The truth is on attack. Morality is on trial. And as always, we will continue to expose, reveal and bring to light what the media won't touch, because lies comfort cowards, but truth builds the courage. Yeah, truth builds courageous and it's contagious. I will say before and we say again, we love inform and we love when people speak up. Alkaline is the first video I'm doing about Alkaline. I don't know him, don't know this youth, but hey, he was trying very hard to be the next Vibes Cartel when first time I saw him on Entertainment Report. I don't know how a man tattoo him eye, but that's how it is. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.